Going outside is awful, and I won't let anyone tell me otherwise. Cars are noisy, the sun is too strong, and even my mild form of hay fever throws a fit at the pollen count. Screw the outside, and everyone who sings its praises! Especially screw my dutiful friends for so kindly pointing out that maybe, if I exercise just a little, my joints wouldn't ache at the slightest inconvenience. And that exercise would improve my mental health. I mean, come on! One foot in front of the other, that's all it takes. I exit my garden and take my first step of my new adventure, walk around the neighborhood. With my earphones on full blast and my mind determined, I'll make sure I make short work of the mile-long route I have planned. Baby steps. Taking a turn down the street, I walk past the neighbors who always love a disgusting amount of Christmas lights. Their electricity bill must be insane. Further down the street are the people whose kids seem to be out mourning till evening. After that, the rest of the street become a blur. It all becomes too familiar to hold my attention for too long. Fall Out Boy, Panic, Paramore, they keep me company the whole way as I begrudgingly pound the pavement until I reach the point I marked on my map. The Mormon church on the corner! I turn back, heading back a slightly different way to keep some freshness in the latter part of the walk. It doesn't take long for the walk back to take an interesting turn. My eyes stray and across the street with its little fluffy head pressed against the bars of the fence is the most adorable German Shepherd I've ever seen. No taller than a foot, fluffy as hell, and staring right at me, tail wagging in anticipation of our meeting. Without a second thought, I jog across the road, pocketing my earphones before I approach the pup. Oh, they ghost blap! His paws rest on the wall, his head now poking through the bars eagerly. His tongue lolls out as his excitement grows. Hello, gorgeous. I can't help but coo as I approach, already in love with the little pup before me. I put forth my hand, flat and low so the pup can sniff me out before he makes a move. Seems he doesn't need any encouragement. I can't help but giggle as the pup licks in my hand, the sensation just shy of too much. I'll let this pup get away with anything already. Follow me home and take all my food if you like. After receiving a thorough licking, I move to stroke through its thick, silky fur, trying to zone in on the spots the pup enjoys the most. Means the petting minigame is available once per chapter when Duke appears. Give him all the pets. Is this the most precious dog in the world? I think so. I can pet him. Yay! 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 Oh man, I love that. I love that there's a petting minigame. If he was really determined, he could absolutely squeeze himself through the bars and run onto the street. Is there a petting minigame for the love interest? Can please tell me I can pet the good boy? He could absolutely squeeze himself through the bars and run onto the street, and he seems to know it too, as he pushes himself forward to receive more of my attention. And yet, he does. The adorable bastard clearly knows he should, so instead, he stays put, edging over the wall but never escaping. I take a quick look around, searching for the owner, but find the garden empty and unremarkable, apart from the open front door. I never would, but surely I could fit him under my hoodie and just make off with him, right? Okay, I better go, before I get too attached and commit a crime! I offer the pup a few more scritches before I turn and resume my walk, glancing back every few moments until it's out of sight. My next walk takes less convincing, as my heart hopes for another encounter with the gorgeous pup around the corner. Every walk after is an eager dash to see if the puppy is outside and looking for company. Weekends seem to be the worst time to catch him, with sunny weekdays being the best bet for chance sightings. After a few weeks of dog and mouse, I sniff out the pup on a gorgeous sunny day. He's my reward for pushing myself even further with my walks. Everything within me brightens when I lay eyes on him again. I still don't know his name, so in my head, I just call him Good Boy. Hello again. In an instant, I'm pushing my hand through the bars, reaching out to pet his thick yet silky fur. Who's a good boy? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. You's a good boy. As I stroke with both hands, I notice his fur being a little shorter than usual, clearly brushed and perfumed, as he smells of berries. Someone just got back from the groomers. I wonder if he's as good a boy at the groomers as he is here.
Duke!
There's voice acting in this! I need to fix the audio, goddamn.
Duke!
A man's voice calling from the house steals both of mine and Duke's attention. His ears stand on end, his posture changing as it's clear. He's torn between staying for pets and obeying his owner. Oh, Duke! The name suits him perfectly, and I'm so glad I now know what to actually call him. The voice calls out again, and I part from Duke, expecting him to run up into the house. He's thinking over his decision when a figure emerges from the house.
Oh. Hi there.
Hi there. Can you please back off? I'm here for the dawg. I'm kidding. A soft voice greets me, and I look over to see what I can only assume is Duke's owner. I'm not sure what I expected his owner to look like, but the man before me takes me by surprise. He seems entirely taken aback by my appearance, a look of confusion overtaking his soft, boyish features. I hate that I find myself taken aback by him too. His shine is beyond endearing. Hi, sorry, I'm just absolutely in love with your pup.
Yeah. He has that effect on people.
Despite Duke seeming more than happy in my company, his owner seems a little less enthusiastic. I can leave him be if, he hesitates for a moment.
No. I'm just confused.
Confused?
He usually doesn't take to strangers. I mean, he likes to sit out and people watch, but he usually keeps his distance, so him being all over you, it's, well, a first.
I glow from the inside out, unable to fight off the wide grin on my face. Well, if that isn't a line to make everyone feel special, I feel very blessed.
You definitely should. Clearly, you're the chosen one. Do you keep kibble in your pocket or something?
Nah, but if you're fine with me bringing the occasional treat, then I totally will.
Sure, but I'll have to trust you not to indulge him too much. He's well behaved, really, but God, so much energy. I don't know what he'd be like with even more.
I can only imagine. He seems like a handful in the best way.
He definitely is.
There's a moment of silence, one I don't mind as I turn my attention back to Duke, yet in my periphery, I can almost see the man vibrating with nervous energy.
You want to come in and, meet him properly?
Yes! The man's cheeks flush at his own suggestion, his words tripping out of his mouth like a newborn pup learning to walk. Maybe I should take mercy on the man. After all, it seems he's offering more out of politeness than anything else. But it's hard to pass up the opportunity of some real one-on-one time with my new favorite dawg. Oh, please. I won't bother you for too long.
It's no bother.
Despite my earlier, perhaps rash assessment, the look in his eyes is sincere. He opens the gate for me and beckons me in, Duke immediately dashing over to my side. Duke looks up at me with puppy dog eyes, torn between his instincts to jump up and his training to stay put. I fall to my knees, able to properly greet him now, and I find myself having to save myself from his affectionate tongue.
I'm Milo, by the way.
Hi, good boy. The man, Milo, greets me from above before he joins me and Duke in the grass. I am not Aspen, I am Lion. Choose your pronouns. They, them. I'm Lion.
And yes, before you say anything, I know I have a dog name.
I find myself unable to hold back the laugh bubbling inside of me. How often does he hear that so that he feels the need to preemptively mention it? I wasn't going to say anything. Don't worry. Suits you. I offer him my best reassuring smile. After all, human or dog, Milo is a nice name.
Are you saying I look like a dog?
I'm saying you could be my good boy. I know I should, but I continue to laugh, his easily flustered nature making my heart happy. Not at all. I mean, it's a cute name, and I really hope there's a petting minigame for Milo. Milo's expression softens, his eyes averting from me as a blush covers his cheeks once more.
And this is Duke. Duke. Paw.
Milo holds his hand lower, but Duke stares up at me instead, eyes shiny.
I swear he does it with me.
Hello, Duke. I give him extra rubs, focusing on behind his ears, which I know he loves the most. I'm lying. My words are more for Milo than Duke, but I like to think the pup deserves a proper introduction to me too.
I really think you might be his favorite.
Milo offers his compliment, but still can't meet my eye. Even more than you? I don't think so. I hope I'll earn his owner's favor just as much. Despite having just met Milo, I want to befriend him. Yes, mostly because of his talk.
I'm sure you will.
I'm glad! I offer him a sincere smile, pleased that he seems pleasantly taken aback by the idea. Can I pet you now? I'm already head over heels for Duke here. I open my mouth to contextualize the comment, not wanting to sound suggestive, but Milo beats me to it.
Yeah, I can't blame you there.
Wanting to spare Milo any more blushes, I turn the conversation and my attention back to the pup before me, whose tail is wagging wildly at the attention. So anyway, how old is he?
5 months, if you can believe it. He's got such a good temperament, the big softy.
Wow, he's going to be absolutely huge when he's all grown.
I've started going back to the gym in anticipation. He's still tugging on his leash, and for now it's manageable, but
After all, he'll be dragging you around town.
hopefully I'll have the tugging trained out of him by then. His trainer Maria is crazy. They've already made amazing progress.
He seems super switched on.
Smarter than my last dog, God bless him. Maria says he's just about the smartest dog she's ever met.
Ah, you must be such a proud dad. Duke is beyond perfect, so that's easy for me to say when I haven't experienced any of his puppy mishaps, zoomy moods, and rebellious behavior. I shower the pup with more attention, running my hands down him carelessly. For a brief moment, my hand meets Milo's, our skin coming into contact as we fuss over Duke. Please tell me I can pet him! Our fingers briefly touch, time stilling entirely. Milo's eyes meet mine, wide and panicked, before he pulls away hastily. God, I should probably put this poor guy out of his misery. All right, where's the gun? I stand, pulling away from Milo, but continuing to give Duke some attention. He playfully licks my hand. I ought to get going, though. I could spend all day with him if I'm honest.
Well, feel free to come into the garden whenever you see him outside. I think he'll be waiting for you to come by.
Oh, I know he'll be waiting for me to come by. His tone is sweet and soft, but so is his lingering nervousness. It seems Duke isn't the only puppy in need of socialization. I think I just might. Thanks, Milo.
No worries. I, need to get going too. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. And you especially, Duke. Aw, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I give the pup one last burst of attention before parting ways, taking steps over the threshold of the garden. Duke follows me, clearly not done with me, unlike his owner. Oh, come on. Leave him be. He'll be back soon. Bye! I wave at Duke like I would a toddler. Thinking it'll somehow translate better in his little doggy brain, I wave at Milo like a normal human, and he returns it briefly before he tries to coax Duke back inside. Both Duke and the owner are on my mind the rest of the walk home, and then some. The coming weeks, I see a little of Milo, but plenty of Duke when I force myself on my walks. Our possum friendship already has so many great memories. Playing fetch in the garden, sneaking cute selfies when I think no one else on the street can see. Finally getting him to consistently give me his paw. I stand in front of the gate, ready to push it open and make some memories. Milo is already making his way inside. He pauses when he sees me.
Hey, strange neighbor.
Hey! Strange neighbor! There's a beat of silence when I pause mid-step, arch brow, and wait for him to elaborate. 100 emotions pass over Milo's face. Confusion, regret, embarrassment.
I wanted to say hey, stranger, but then I was worried it sounded weird, so I was going to say neighbor, since you live around the block. And then I called you strange neighbor, so that's just the worst possible outcome.
God, he's adorable. I tease him, unable to resist the temptation. A teasing smile spreads across my face. I think I might have to legally change my name now, actually.
I wish the earth would swallow me whole.
I love him. Duke would be lost without you.
Are we sure about that?
I nod and laugh before I decide to relent with my teasing. Anyway, how have you been?
Good, yeah. The weather's getting warmer and my house is 50% shed, but I'm sure I'll survive.
Milo rubs the back of his neck as he talks. I think you could make a duplicate Duke with it all. A duplicate, if you will. The man groans, though a smirk tugs at his lips, showing his secret amusement. Any residual embarrassment he did have has surely evaporated in the face of my cringe.
Oh god, please don't.
Boo! Punch rock! For a moment, we laugh together before I notice the strange missing figure in the little scene. No Duke today?
He's inside with a bone. I just came to grab the mail.
Milo gestures at the mailbox, reaching aside to pull out a small package. Then he turns back to his house.
Duke!
Obediently, Duke comes bounding outside, his excitement only building when he sees me. Hey, Duke! He barks happily, dashing backwards and forward until I enter the garden and he can leap up at me. It won't be long before he straight up knocks me over. I get lost, patting him once more. So, neighbor, I was thinking.
Should I be worried?
I guess. Do you know how rare it is for me to be thinking? Do you not know how rare for an occasion of this? Do you not know how special you are for me to be thinking? My heart soars as Milo cracks a joke at my expense. Probably. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind. If maybe one of my days of getting out of the house, I could take Duke with me, but not before I paired him and let him. For the first time in Milo, I feel nerves, and it's my turn to ramble instead of his. Let me pet.
You want to walk my dog?
Yes, let me pet. Yes, yes, yes. All the pets. All the pets. He seems surprised, but not opposed. If you wouldn't mind, I mean, I can't have pets of my own, and I thought about downloading one of the pet borrowing app thingies, but none of them are Duke. And we already get along so great, in my mind. It's a perfect arrangement if we ignore the strange nature of my request. Now the hesitation sets in for Milo, and I start to worry I may have freaked him out. Sorry, didn't mean to put you on the spot. It's okay if you say no. He thinks for a moment before his trepidation fades.
How about we try together first?
Like, I take you both for a walk? I'm taking a grown-ass man for walkies? Yeah, sure. You know, what? Who am I to judge you for your kings, Milo? Who am I to judge you for that?
Well,
I didn't mean for that to sound silly or suggestive, but I don't have to put a leash on you unless you want me to. I throw him a wink, hoping the joke isn't too inappropriate for our recently budding friendship. Milo almost chokes on thin air. But for real, I would like your company too. To be honest, I don't have a lot of human friends close by either, so this is a win-win.
Me either.
For a moment, Milo stills, pulls his phone out of his pocket, and seems to check it before he turns his attention back to me.
If you give me a minute, we can go now.
Sure. I wasn't expecting to walk Milo today, but I'm certainly not going to turn down the opportunity.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Milo walks back into his house, leaving me and Duke to share our excitement. I coo over the pub, telling him of our upcoming adventure. There's a glint in his eye that could almost convince me he understands what I'm saying. Milo returns a few moments later, a bag on his back, and a harness and a leash ready for Duke. I try my best to calm Duke and keep him still while Milo preps him for the walk, but the poor pup is so excited it looks like he's going to burst. Luckily, Milo is no pushover, at least physically, and manages to wrestle Duke into the harness before attaching the leash with ease. Milo checks his bag over one more time, whispering to himself as he goes over a checklist. Portable water bowl, water, jumbo tennis ball, treats, poo bags. If it wasn't clear before that Milo is a responsible dog owner, it sure is now. I watch as Milo take a deep breath, his expression clearly showing the internal war of his emotions. After a moment's hesitation, he holds out Duke's leash for me to take. An offering of trust, I've already won Duke's heart. This is the next step in winning Milo's! I offer Milo my reassuring smile. Hopefully, the look in my eyes show how much of an honor this is to me.
He's all yours. Well, you know.
Thanks! Together, we make our way onto the street, Duke only managing to walk a few steps before his energy takes over. He sprints forward and is struggling against the length of the leash. Okay, yeah, he's a tugger. We come to a halt, allowing Duke a moment to reconsider. I've seen enough random dog training videos to prepare me for this eventuality. Duke tugs. We stop until he doesn't. Duke walks nicely. We get to continue our walk.
Duke.
Milo calls for Duke, redirecting his attention and calming him before we prepare to commence our walk.
We're doing a lot of stopping and starting right now, so I get it if you change your mind.
Not at all. Our walk continues like that for a few blocks, false starts and frustrating stops. I find time to get to know Milo between it all. So, who are you besides Duke's dad?
I'm not as interesting outside of him, I swear.
Milo's are fixed on the sidewalk as he answers. Indulge me? I hope the sincerity of my voice makes it easier for him to be open. Vulnerable?
I'm an accountant. It's as boring as it probably sounds, but numbers are what I'm good at, which I know makes me a freak since most people hate math.
Huh. I laughed good-naturedly, finding his preemptive defense intriguing but amusing. Are you a real Type A personality?
I guess you could say that.
He looks embarrassed, an almost permanent fixture on his features.
Being organized and efficient helps with having a puppy, though.
I don't doubt it. It seems a lot like having a baby.
Less crying, but just as many messes. I guess?
But babies win because you don't have to take them outside. I crinkle my nose in disgust as I air my distaste. Milo's expression softens, him seemingly taking my flippant comments more seriously than I intended.
Do you struggle getting out?
I'm just a touch agoraphobic, or used to be. I'm making great progress, I suppose.
I get that. I don't mind the outdoors, but I don't get out as much as I like with work and all. Duke helps with that.
He's helping us both.
I'm glad. You're doing great.
Milo's smile makes my heart stutter, his words giving me a glow from inside out.
We usually go to the park just a few blocks over, if you'd like that.
Sure. We make it to the park with Milo's directions. I unclip the part of the leash that keeps it short and unwind the excess length from my hand. It's not enough for Duke to make up, but he can still bound around and sniff out the area with some freedom. How does he do off-leash?
It depends on the day, really. This is his first walk of the day, so I wouldn't expect too much of him. Not to be rude to him or anything.
He's just gotta get out his energy. Don't worry, me too. I start to bound around with Duke, running circles around Milo as I try to make him smile at my antics.
How come you can't have a dog of your own?
No pet on the lease, which stinks.
That does. I had a friend at college who did a whole thesis on renters' rights and pet ownership. It was interesting.
Milo cuts himself off. And why was it, softer there? Well, I'm always on the lookout for pet-friendly places in decent neighborhoods. Some allow cats, so maybe I'll get cat instead. Milo's features pinch, his full body almost acting in disgust.
Me and cats don't get along.
Oh, there's clear history there, and I'm so eager to hear it. What? Why?
I don't know. I don't mind them, but they're just scratchy and mean.
I have a hard time seeing how anyone, human or animal, could be mean to you. How could a cat not love him? Maybe they're just jealous of his adorableness that could rival even the cutest of kittens.
Hey, tell that to Duke when it's 3 a.m. and he's trying to break out of his crate and deprive me of sleep.
Aw, that's not mean. He's just being a pup.
Yeah. Spend a night in my bed and see how you last.
Ah, damn. I can't help the bark of laughter that leaves me as Milo trips over his own tongue. Stuttered, half-started words leave his mouth before he sighs in defeat, pinching the bridge of his nose as his face blazes pink.
That came out wrong.
My heart is torn between feeling sorry for his embarrassment, endeared by his awkwardness, and distracted at the idea of being in his bed. Hey, you! The sympathy wins over, and I pivot to humor. Hey, I'll happily take Duke for a sleepover, but right now, I'm just trying not to seem overeager in case you think I'm trying to kidnap your dog or something. Now, that would be mean. While I want him all to myself, he's too precious to be gatekept, isn't he?
He is. I like the joy he seems to bring people when they see him playing in the front yard.
I bet you get stopped a lot.
For sure. Everyone seems to want to pet him.
And you, apparently. Does he love all the attention? I really meant what I said about you being the first stranger he's really taken to. I had thought that was just a lie, but it seems like it wasn't. Come to think of it, this entire time, Duke hasn't beeline for anyone else. Aww! But yeah, cute guy with a cute dog. I bet you're popular.
Yeah. Until I start babbling about him too much. I tend to do that. Babble. It's a nerves thing.
I get it. Strangers are scary. I'm sorry. I make sure my face is as animatedly apologetic as possible. Anything to get to see his shy smile again.
You're not so bad.
You'll warm up to me.
I already am warming up to you.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. I'm glad. Our eyes meet, a tenderness to the moment I don't want to go away, but the spell breaks when Milo's eyes dart away.
We should probably get back before he gets too overstimulated. But we can walk you home first.
Aw, so now you're taking me for a walk. Milo's expression shifts as he likely thinks back to my earlier comment.
Yeah, something like that.
His smile is soft and sweet, sunnier than the rays beaming down on us. The rest of our walk is idle chatter, Milo rambling about Duke's latest adventures and me hanging off of every word. The walk back to my place is far too short, seemingly over in an instant. This is me. I gesture ruefully at my gate, handing the leash over to Milo with a sense of reluctance. Duke sticks by my side, still, staring up at me with his tongue out.
Cool. Thanks for the walk. Duke clearly loved it and doesn't want to be apart from you.
I don't want to be apart either. My hands find their way to Duke, petting him enthusiastically.
If you'd like, I could swing by sometimes when we're out. It might be easier than you just showing up and hoping I'm free, I guess.
Once more, his hand rubs at the back of his neck, a sense of hesitation almost bursting from every cell. I can't tell if he's saying it in a friendly way or something more. He seems he'd be shy either way. But I'm certainly hoping this is more than just him indulging my obsession with his dog. Sure. I think for a moment, a somewhat devious idea popping into my head. You got a pen in the bag of yours?
I think so.
He shucks off the backpack, searching the front pocket before producing a ballpoint pen that he offers to me. I take the pen between my teeth before I take Milo's arm in my hand, rolling up his sleeve. I turn his arm, revealing his wrist. Then I take the pen, the lid still between my lips, and scribble my number on his skin. I have to bite my lip to hold back a comment as I notice the hairs on his arm stand on end. My number, if you want to text first.
Right. I'll do that.
Wait, why didn't we just key it into his phone? See you later, Milo. Bye, Duke.
Bye.
He really liked that, didn't he? Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Beginning of a conversation, all messages are end-to-end encrypted. Hey, it's Milo. Gonna have to cancel our walk tonight. Someone ate something he shouldn't have. But I'm sure he'd appreciate a visit from his favorite person. Oh, I'm your favorite person? I'd love to come and see Duke, and you, of course. I'm your favorite person? You tease me on purpose, don't you? You know it. Come to mine for 7? Sure. Huh. Alright. I make it to Milo's at 6:59 exactly. Gifts in hand and a feeling of intrigue and excitement setting my stomach aflutter. After I ring his doorbell, it takes him mere seconds to answer.
Hi. Oh, come in.
Milo steps away from the door to allow me inside, and I'm greeted by a cozy home that smells like a mixture of fresh cotton and Duke. Hi! I brought a few things. I lift the gifts in my hand, the first a fresh cake from the local bakery. First for you.
You didn't have to.
Milo's expression shifts as he accepts my offering. His smile shows his genuine glee. If my mom knew I came over empty-handed, she'd kill me. I'll be sure to tell her next time I call that I didn't commit such an atrocity.
Okay, I get that. Mine's the same.
And for Duke, I hold out a soft plush that I bought in the hopes it will comfort Duke as he recovers.
Aww.
Milo beckons me in, leading me to the living room where Duke lies curled up in a ball. His head barely lifts at the sight of me, and my heart aches. He really must not be feeling himself. I kneel beside him, offering him some soft pets as I nestle the plushie next to him. Oh my god, petting mini game! Yay! Yes! Yes! All the pets! Make him... Yes! I'm gonna make him the happiest boy! Yay! So what did he eat?
A shoe. Or most of one. He seemed fine, but I took him to the vet's anyway. Now he's a little off, but I'm sure he'll be fine.
How did he eat most of a shoe? I'm sure he will. I offer Milo a reassuring smile, hating the extra waver in his voice. It's so strange to see Duke so lifeless and Milo even more nervous than usual.
Yeah. Can I get you a drink? Or something to eat?
You got any soda by chance?
I don't. I have... water.
Water's good. I'll take it. Thanks. Milo disappears into the kitchen, leaving me to lavish Duke with attention and soft, reassuring whispers. The man returns a few moments later, an apologetic look in his eyes. Please don't tell me you also just happened to run out of water.
I'm trying to get healthier, so I just stopped buying soda. Though it's been tough.
I'm suddenly stricken with a sense of guilt. Sorry about the cake, then. I suppose you're right to cut down. You don't need all that sugar when you're sweet enough. My cheeks strain with a wide smile, pleased at my ability to turn my stumble into something smooth. Milo blushes, his features flushing with embarrassment as he sets the water down on the coffee table and retreats to the couch.
I think I preferred your dog puns.
Oh, great. An invite for me to do more. Milo simply groans and the room falls quiet. As I continue to stroke away at Duke, I take in the room. It's a simple but nicely decorated room with hints of personality showing through. Beneath the TV is a shelf filled with video games and pieces of memorabilia. Note to self, Milo is clearly a nerd.
How have you been? Hopefully things are less chaotic for you than they are for me.
The man's voice draws my attention. Could be better, but this is a great improvement to my day. Things are great, actually. Everything seems to be going my way, especially since I'm here. Yeah. I mean, it's not all great. It's not all bad. I mean, I guess it's good, yeah. And making new friends is a big part of that.
We're friends? Huh. I suppose we are. I thought you were using me for access to my dog.
My guy! We're not friends! Not just. Milo's look of false suspicion melts into an easy smile that tugs at my heart.
What a relief.
While we are being flippant about it, I do feel the need to be sincere and forthcoming. You're a good dog dad, and aside from that, you're a sweet guy, and I'm enjoying getting to know you more. It somehow feels intense. From the look on Milo's face, he feels it more than I do, a characteristic pink brushing across his cheeks as he averts his eyes. Like, clearly, you're a massive nerd, and we could have been bonding over that the entire time.
You've got me there, I'm afraid. Duke is my cool thing. But even then, I know far too much about dogs to the point it circles back around to nerdy.
It's endearing, though your clear preference for all the wrong Pokemon games is not. What? What does that even mean? I rise from my feet, padding over to the TV stand to rifle through his games collection. Just something I noticed. Why would you pick all the wrong editions? Like, Scarlet clearly has the better exclusives. Same with Shield.
Absolutely not. I mean, maybe for Shield I can agree, but Zacian is the cooler legendary. Now I have Duke. He's like a normal Zacian.
So, just a dog? They're both dogs! I can't help but laugh, deeply amused by Milo's passionate defense. The more he talks, the more animated he becomes, and yet the more relaxed and Milo he seems.
Zacian is cooler and looks more like Duke, as I said. Even though I couldn't have known at the time, I obviously just have great taste. And clearly it was fate.
He might have talked me around into a new appreciation of Zacian, but I won't let him know that. Seeing him almost rant over this is far too endearing. I bet you pick weird starters too.
Absolutely not. I usually go with the fire types.
Basic.
And anyone who says that is weird themselves. Charmander is the best, even if Charizard is overrated. Blaziken is awesome. Typhlosion, Infernape. I feel like I don't need to say any more.
Okay, maybe you're not irredeemable after all, but I like the grass types!
Wow. I'm telling Duke you were mean to me.
Now it's Milo's turn to needle me, and I don't think I like it all that much. No! Even as a joke, I don't want a precious pup turn against me for even a moment. I'm not judging your taste. I was just teasing. I swear.
Why do I always feel like you're teasing me?
I know the answer. The words find their way to the forefront of my brain, urging me to spit it out already, and I will. Because I'm attracted to you, because I love it when you blush, because I like having that effect on you. You make it so fun.
Sure.
My words hang in the air, having their desired effect, and yet I worry that even though I held back, that Milo is a little spooked. The man coughs, his eyes dotting away before he changes the subject.
Wanna play something?
Oh? What are the options? And how competitive are you?
I'm competitive. Sometimes.
There's a clear hesitation to Milo's voice, and I'm not buying it. Oh, no, I'm scared now, actually.
What? Why?
Sometimes it's totally what people say when they're extremely competitive, so much so that they can't even admit it to themselves. Milo's mouth opens and closes as he starts to protest, but then he seems to reconsider, a look of resolution replacing his flustering.
Okay then. Bring it on.
Bring it on! Milo sets up the Switch, handing me a neat custom Joy-Con as he loads the game. Mario Party? Seriously?
It was this or Smash, and I know I'd destroy you at that.
He flashes me a smug smirk, one I haven't seen before and one I look forward to wiping off his face. Well, I'm bringing my best minigame skills, though it sounds like you're an adept button masher.
I am. You're going down.
Where did that shy guy I've befriended go?
Out the window when I decided to demolish you as Toad.
Oh, I fear he will demolish me at the game, but I can't help the smile that tries to find its way to my face. It's so nice to see him like this. He's so endearing, goddamn. Close to the end of the game. Milo is 1 star ahead, and it seems the game completely favors him. Or has it out for me. God. Ow. Ow. Holy. Oh, God. Okay, I need to lower that. I seriously need to lower that. God damn. Holy. I refuse to admit. He might just be better. My luck changes when I get the opportunity to steal a star. With the amount of coins I have, I may just be able to clench the victory and my cheeks. The competition is heating up. I shake excitedly, my character doing a little dance as I receive my star.
Only because you stole a star from Waluigi.
Ah, screw that guy. And you're just mad because we're on equal stars and there's only a few turns to go. I smile smugly, the act only serving to make Milo more animated.
I'm mad because you keep hollering during minigames, trying to throw me off.
The turn ends and the game throws us into the loading menu for a free-for-all minigame.
Luckily for me, this is one of my best minigames. So you're screwed even if you try to distract me.
It's a true test of skill to perform well under pressure. I'm just adding the pressure.
It's cheating!
I huff and turn my attention back to the screen as we start the minigame. Milo pulls ahead with ease, but my pettiness wins out. Rather than shouting nonsense into his ear to distract him, I start nudging him and throwing him off that way. This is cheating! I shout as I shove myself into Milo's side, sending him off balance.
Oh, I see. 2 can play at that.
Instead of getting mad, he gets even. He snatches the Joy-Con from my hand and holds it far away from me as he tries to continue playing. I reach for him, desperate to reach my controller so he doesn't win the game. For every inch forward I move, Milo moves 1 back until he's leaning over the edge of the couch, and my only option is to follow. Without thinking, I scramble over him, try my hardest to reach the hand at the end of his ridiculously long arms. And then I realize our position. My body is draped over Milo's, our faces inches apart. I can feel his hot breath fan across my face as he freezes too. Both of us no longer squirming or struggling. I'm unsure of what to do. I know exactly what I want to do, but I have no reason to think Milo feels the same. He breaks the stalemate. His voice is soft, trepidatious whisper.
Are you mad at me?
No, Just very excited. Why?
You're staring at me really intensely.
Yes, and... Shit. Sorry. The sound of the game breaks the moment. I extract myself from Milo's lap. Before I can retreat to the furthest end of the couch possible, Duke is springing up onto the couch, lying over the two of us and trapping us side by side. I swear he's doing that on purpose. I think he might be jealous that he's not getting the attention for once.
I think so.
We pause the game to fuss over Duke, and I silently thank the dog for his attempts to play matchmaker, even while sick. Duke flops his head onto Milo's lap and his body over my legs, returning to his previously somber look. It kills me to see him this sick and down. I can only imagine how Milo feels. I lavish Duke with more affection, scratching his ears like I know he'd like. He tries his hardest to seem better for my touch. Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? I quit him sweetly. Oh yes, that was definitely cooing over someone sweetly. Yes, hoping to soothe him further with praise when I hear Milo choke on his own spit. When I look at him, his wide eyes and flushed cheeks tell me everything I need to know. Are you jealous?
No!
Milo sputters, but his denial hides nothing from me. If I'd known he'd react like this to hearing two simple words, I would have done it sooner. Well, maybe not, but now I know. Both the best boys. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are, Milo. Oh, yes, you are. Feeling bold, I pat the top of Milo's hair as I do Duke's, while the pup takes it happily. The man does not. He pushes away my touch, though it seems from embarrassment rather than anything else.
Don't talk to me like that. Come on.
'Cause you like it too much. Okay, but you and Duke are the best, I'm serious. 'Cause you like it too much.
You're the one enjoying yourself.
I am. Absolutely. I fix him with a sweet, suggestive smile, but he can no longer meet my eyes. We turn our attention back to the game, Milo quick to refocus on anything other than my new discovery. The final round plays out with me getting one final star, but the bonus stars do not go my way, every last one being awarded to Milo, who then steals the victory back. No!
I told you.
I act devastated, so despite expecting to lose from the start, part of me still bristles at not winning. So seeing Milo's now almost cocky demeanor is its own victory. Getting to know every part of him, from the shy to the smug, makes my heart sore. Not sure my heart will ever recover. As if sensing my loss, Duke repositions to cuddle into me.
At least Duke's commiserating with you.
That he is. There's a beat of silence, and I take in how the sun has truly set and the night has fallen. While I want to stay to spend more time with Milo, I don't wish to overstay my welcome. I should get going. I'm pretty tired, and I didn't expect us to play for so long. I know, it's me who insisted on so many turns. I gently nudge Duke until he jumps onto the carpet, and I can rise from the sofa. Wordlessly, the three of us make our way to the door. The air shifts. Whatever easygoing spirit had occupied Milo during his competitive arc has now left him, and he's back to being awkward.
Well, I hope you can rest.
You too. Thanks for having me. Milo opens the door for me, and I step over the threshold, but not before giving my attention to Duke. And get well soon, little Dukey boy. I turn and take a few steps down the path, turning to offer a slight wave to Milo. I'll see you soon.
Sure. See you soon.
I expect to hear from Milo in the coming days, but a text never comes. The odd meme or video I've shared has been met with emojis and little else. And any conversation I've tried to start has been short and sweet. Clearly something is amiss, and I intend to get to the bottom of it. After debating back and forth whether to call, I decide it's easier to just drop in on Milo on one of my walks. Luckily, I time it perfectly, dropping by just as he appears in his doorway. We've got to stop meeting like this, I call out, and Milo freezes, offering me a smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes.
Very funny.
Haven't heard from you in a while. Everything okay?
Everything's fine.
His smile brightens, but it's barely more believable. Still, if I've asked directly, I'm not sure what to do. Okay. I watch as Milo locks his door and walks down the path. He stops when he reaches me at the gate, fiddling with his keys. Headed out?
Yeah, to a friend's.
The awkward silence hangs between us, each second stretching on as I wonder what to say, since I know Milo won't be the one to fill the lull. Have fun. I'm gonna continue on my walk. I offer a smile and a wave as I turn, relishing the out for both of us. Wait, did I freak him out too much? My heart aches the entire way home. The next day brings a pleasant surprise as a knock on the door leads me to Duke sitting on my doorstep. Yay! I'm gonna give you all the pets! All the pets! You deserve it all! You deserve it! Yay!
Hey,
Milo stands by the gate, letting Duke soak up all my attention. Hi! I relish in my contact with Duke, a sense of peace washing over me as my fingers sink into his silky fur. I don't know what to say or do. Uncertainty fills me, confused by Milo's sudden appearance after the brush-up yesterday. Is this a good sign for a budding friendship? Surprisingly, it's Milo who speaks first again.
we were passing by. Duke wouldn't stop tugging till we came this way.
I miss you too, sweet boy. And you too, Duke. Duke circles me, trying to push me in the direction of the gate, likely to join the boys on their walk. I fear even you can't give me the motivation to get dressed and go outside today. Sorry, buddy.
He might survive.
I'm not used to being the one feeling awkward. I'm getting really mixed messages right now. Before I can dwell on it too much, Milo is beckoning Duke back to his side, who reluctantly obeys.
Well, we should get going then.
Of course. Catch you later. The hopeful note to my voice is not in vain as Milo returns to smile.
Sure.
He waves, and Duke gives me one more tongue-lolling smile before the two disappear. Feeling brave after Milo's visit the other day, I walk down the street to the outside of his house. I hope whatever weirdness that has lingered between us recently has passed, or that we can at least talk about it. When I approach his house, neither Duke nor Milo are outside, but the door is open, almost like a sign beckoning me in. I creep up the path with a hint of hesitation, worried I'm intruding and yet eager to see my two favorite boys. When I reach the open door, I knock and call out. Hello? A few moments later, a flustered-looking Milo appears. Hey! Bad time?
No, I just wasn't expecting you.
Yeah, sorry. Impulsive decision. Mind if I come in?
Sure.
Milo beckons me into the sitting room, which is surprisingly absent of Duke. A silence hangs between us, and I opt for addressing the issue head-on. So I get the feeling you're avoiding me? There's a beat of silence before Milo rushes out an excuse.
No, I've just been busy.
I sigh, but try to hide it with a smile. Maybe I shouldn't have dove straight in. So, how's Duke?
He's good. I'm just about to brush him, actually. If you want to stay for the Fernado.
Sure! My chest feels light at his invitation, but I feel a tug to make myself clear. Though I did come to see you specifically.
Oh.
Milo blushes from the bottom of his neck to the tip of his ears. Has work been busy?
Yep. Got a big new client and I've been working non-stop. I hope life has been less chaotic for you.
He rubs at the back of his neck nervously. Very chill on my end. Lots of time to think.
Right.
Well, this is awkward. The tension is obvious in our tight-lipped smiles.
Duke!
Milo calls out for his dog, and Duke comes bounding down the stairs, heading straight for me for pets. My fingers run through Duke's fluff, the fluff that's got to be a nightmare to deal with. Do you have one of those high-velocity dryer things?
No, but I probably should. We just gotta do this the old-fashioned way.
Milo leaves for a moment, returning with multiple brushes as he leads us all into the yard. Duke bounds around happily until Milo's command to sit has his butt sinking to the floor. When your arm gets tired, I can take over. Milo combs the brush down Duke once before his arm goes limp, and he turns to me with a pout.
Oh, look. It's tired.
I hate how much I want to kiss him right now. So funny, but sure, weakling, I'll start. I'd love to start, actually.
Sure.
Milo hands me the brush with a smile. I work in silence, raking the brush through thick fur as I begin to de-shed Duke. He sits so politely, tongue lolling out and eyes slipping closed when I brush near his neck. I'm glad he likes it so much. I can only imagine how difficult it will be to try and keep him still like this.
Me too. I tried my best to desensitize him to the nail clippers too, but,
You need to call in the professionals for that one? I laugh at the idea of Milo wrestling Duke for access to his precious paws, and Duke undoubtedly whining about it.
Uh-huh. Needs to be put in the grooming harness, and even then he cries dramatically.
Oh, Duke. My heart fills with fondness and loving everything I ever learned about this dog, and the man who shares it all with me. Milo and I take turns brushing through Duke's thick coat, making piles and piles of shedded fur as we go. Duke has sat wonderfully for the most part, but now his butt starts to scoot and his head is on a swivel. Looks like he's growing restless. As if on cue, Duke is on his feet, jumping around excitedly. He runs circles around me and Milo, bumping into us as he bounces.
oh god. Duke, stop!
His excitement grows as he pounces at us, circling until we're both toppling over. Milo falls flat, and I fall directly on top of him again! Ah! And then in a blur of fur, Duke disappears.
Of course. He runs off now.
Milo groans, blinking up at me with his face ablaze. We're inches away from each other, just like we were that night. Maybe I should move, but I don't want to, and Milo isn't trying to squirm free either. Hi. My voice is just above a whisper. Scared that talking too loud might just spook Milo and burst a little bubble, and my little hi did not freak him out. I'm pretty sure it freaked some of you in the comments. Like, jeez.
Hi.
I can feel the smile tug at my lips, my heart bursting with affection as I stare down at Milo's flushed cheeks and soft gaze. A silence passes between us, each second stretching under the tension of the moment. Lion? Milo?
I may have told a white lie.
Okay, go on.
I have been avoiding you.
Why?
Fuck it.
He takes a deep breath, a look of resolution sweeping his features and washing away his doubt.
Because you drive me crazy. And if I spend one more minute close to you while you tease me like you do, I think I might just explode.
My heart stutters, and then I erupt into laughter. He was the good boy, wasn't it?
It was everything. The good boy, the flirting, constantly showing up and saying it's not just for Duke. I'm begging you. Have mercy on me.
And this is where I unzip. Milo pats with exertion from his rambling alongside his need, which washes off him in waves. I could tell what he wants from the way he looks at me, the way he licks his lips and begs with his eyes. Our lips are so close, just inches away. I could just lean in and give him the relief he desperately craves, or say please. One blink, then two. It looks like Milo's brain short circuits before he starts to beg.
Please. Oh God, please kiss me. I'll do anything.
Oh my God, he's such a bottom! I love him! Good boy, I whisper as I close my eyes and move closer, slowly, inch by inch, until our lips finally touch. Oh, now's not a time to fumble, Lion! Until our lips finally touch. Heavenly relief floods through me, Milo's soft, sweet-tasting lips yielding to me in an instant. And when my tongue swipes across his lower lip, a whine tears free from his throat. Make that noise again. Oh my God.
You're the worst.
You'll get used to it.
I'm not sure I want to.
Good. I dive in for another eager kiss, relishing in the way Milo clings to me as more whimpers leave him. Our hips meet, and Milo squirms, flooding me with desire and a need to devour him in an instant. I pull away, both of us panting. Before we get too carried away, we should talk. Milo sighs heavily.
Do we have to?
Unfortunately.
Ugh, fine.
Hey, don't sound too enthusiastic. We both laugh, but Milo looks away shyly.
What? I'm not good at this.
Talk about feelings? I get it. It's hard. Yep.
People.
You're plenty good at people. I just make things hard for you. Yep. Milo shudders at my unintentional innuendo. Sorry. I rush to place my hand over Milo's eyes, feeling the conversation will go easier somehow without eye contact. I won't be as tempted to make him laugh, and maybe he will be more comfortable.
What are you doing?
Does it help?
Yeah? Are you closing your eyes too?
I don't think I need to, since I've shielded Milo, but I do it anyway. I am.
We probably look crazy right now.
Yep. I don't really care.
I like that about you. How unapologetically bold you can be.
It's taken a lot of practice. Besides, when there's something you want, it makes it easier to go after it.
You want me? Dumb question.
I've been flirting with you since we first met, and not just because of Duke.
I think I might be a little dense.
Well, we all are sometimes. I hope my intentions are crystal clear now. There's still some things to clear up, though. Did our last hangout spook you?
Yeah, first we were all over each other, and you were giving me this look like you didn't know whether you wanted to kiss me or choke me.
Both if you're into that.
I
can feel the heat of his cheeks under my hands.
That's a conversation for another time.
He totally is. I won't forget.
And then there was the good boy thing.
I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
I was only uncomfortable because Duke was right there. But yeah, I freaked because I couldn't tell whether you were genuinely interested or messing with me.
I'm genuinely interested in you, and I like messing with you.
You're gonna kill me one of these days.
Not my intention. Okay, I can't not look at him for much longer, and it seems like he's at least loosened up a little. I'm gonna open my eyes now, if it's okay.
Okay.
I remove my hand slowly, but Milo's eyes stay shut for a few seconds more. After a deep breath, his lashes flutter, and his eyes open once more. I'm surprised by how calm he looks. Hi again.
Hi.
Want to go on a date sometime?
I'd love to.
No, Duke, sorry. I only have enough focus for one good boy at a time. Lion. He scowls playfully, but smiles heartily, and the urge to kiss him again overwhelms me. Seriously, though. Dinner? Bowling? Actually, never mind. Nothing competitive. I don't want to get beaten again. He totally would. When did he change his clothes? Wait, hang on. Is that a glitch? Yeah, it is! It is! Uh-huh. I know it. I don't think I mind his competitive streak. After all, I have a long list of ideas for making him pay for every single cocky moment he has. Also, I know that was not intentional. 100% that was not intentional. However, I'd like to think he got so excited at the prospect of going on a date with me, he immediately got changed. Milo?
Yeah?
We should probably head inside and finish our kiss.
That sounds like a great idea.
I stand first, offering Milo a hand to help him up. We both brush fur and grass off of us before heading inside, hand in hand. Duke waits at the bottom of the stairs, eagerly waiting our arrival. Hey, Duke. The pup runs over, nuzzling where our hands are joined before yapping happily and rushing back upstairs. He seems happy with this new revelation.
I think that was his plan all along. He's too smart for his own good.
I guess he was actually barking up the right tree. Milo groans.
You know, suddenly I'm busy this weekend.
Oh, screw you! In an instant, I have him pinned to the wall as he melts under my hands. Now we're on the same page. I'm free to finally put him in his place. Too busy for this?
Never.
Oh man, not the fade to black! Soft music echoes around the room as Milo and I work unpacking boxes in our new home. As Milo unpacks our shoe rack and shoes, I work on unboxing all of Duke's things. This place feels weird without him. I shrug sadly. Despite Duke only being gone for the few days surrounding the move, his absence is certainly felt. Milo tucks himself into my side, squeezing me reassuringly.
I know. But once we get settled, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think he's loving your sister's place by the sound of it. Each update we get, Duke looks more excited than the last, especially around Milo's nieces and nephews.
Perks of living in the countryside, huh?
We get a bit more space here, thank God. Our new home has an even bigger garden, as well as nearby woods that we're sure Duke will love to explore. Over the past year, we've settled into an easy rhythm and become a family. I grabbed Duke's spare leash out of the box and sigh. Memories flooding me. Every walk Milo and I took together as friends, and then when we started dating. Duke was the focal point at first, but from there, Milo and I discovered our connection, and then all the attention was back on Duke. It's strange to think that without him, we never would have met and fallen in love.
With all of his meddling.
I smile knowingly, still secretly convinced Duke is somehow the most intelligent dog alive. He really is too smart, the way he kept hounding us.
Oh my god.
Milo groaned, still an ardent opponent of my puns. Our #1 ultimate fan. What? I'm hilarious! Milo screws his eyes shut, clamps his hands over his ears, and tries to drown out my puns. I'm having absolutely none of it. In a moment of impulsivity, I grab his wrist, maneuvering the leash around them to secure them together. Milo can no longer block me out! Milo's eyes fly open, his cheeks flush, and his lips parted with clear desire. Lion. Milo. I use the bound wrist to tug him forward until our buddies are flush. Be a good boy, listen to my puns, and maybe I'll reward you. He breaks in an instant.
Please.
You crumble so easily. It's not even funny. Though his desire fuels mine, a feedback loop I hadn't intended on starting. Actually, come to think of it, I've lost interest in puns. Want to christen the kitchen tea? Yo! Milo surges forward, stealing a desperate kiss before he whispers against my lips.
Fuck yes.
I don't even want to bother with the other endings. That was good enough for me. That was more than good enough for me. Hell yeah. Oh my god. My eyes flutter open at the sound of shuffling by the bedside. The room is still dark, only lit by the moon, and yet I can see Duke staring up at me. Lion! Hi, Duke? I respond casually, assuming I'm just hearing things that I haven't lost my mind. Hi! Duke said hi. No mistake here this time. What the? Hi? Did you sleep well? His question is casual, not addressing the absurdity of his newfound speech. I rub at my eyes, then I pinch myself, then I look for Milo. Sure, where's Milo? Did Duke eat him? That's really where the voice is coming from? He went down to work. Boring. This is why I love you the mostest. Hey, don't say that. Why am I defending Milo to an imaginary Duke? Okay, joint mostest, but right now mostest. He looks up at me with the most adoring eyes, and I find I have no energy to argue. Okay, right now, I can take that. I pat Milo's side of the bed, beckoning Duke up to cuddle. The weight that presses into my side is very real. Snuggles! Yay! My favorite! Mine too. I'm just gonna go with it. Duke cuddles in, snout nosing along my neck affectionately. I'm glad you found this. Everything has been better since we met you. Now we're a family. My heart melts, feeling overwhelmed with love both from Duke and Milo, even in his absence. Yes, we are. My little fur baby. Yay! You know, life is positively amazing with you by our side. Don't tell Milo I said that. Did you just... I think 3 out of 3? How? 100%, they forgot the return tag. They forgot the return tag. Damn. Okay, turns out that wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. Like, apparently, if you actually, like, get enough affection points with Duke, you do get that bonus ending. And for now, we gotta check out, like, the last ending, which we didn't get. So, even more than you? I don't think so.
Maybe. I swear, some days he's not interested in me.
His taste can't be that good. Then, you seem nice, and you're just as cute as he is. Duke aside, making Milo blush might be my new favorite thing. If I thought he was pink before, now he's positively aflame.
Thanks.
Aww. Note to self, compliments make him flustered. Wanting to spare Milo any more blushes, I turned the conversation and my attention back to the pup before me, whose tail is wagging wildly at the attention. Anyway, how old is he?
5 months, if you can believe it. He's got such a good temperament, the big softy.
Wow, he's going to be absolutely huge when he's all grown.
I've started going back to the gym in anticipation. He's still tugging on his leash, and for now it's manageable, but...
After all, he'll be dragging you around town. Okay, let's skip to the next choice. Alright, over here, instead of teasing him, I'm just gonna let it go. I know I could needle him over his little flub, but I get the feeling he'd burst into flames on the spot. I just heard "hey neighbor" and nothing more. I throw him a wink and a winning smile, though he doesn't seem to catch my drift.
But I said...
Whatever you said, I did hear it. Finally, realization dawns on his face. Anyway, how you been?
Good, yeah. The weather's getting warmer and my house is 50% shed, but I'm sure I'll survive.
Alright. We're skipping along. I just meant I'll keep you both company. I correct myself quickly, not wanting to freak the guy out more than I already have.
Yeah, of course. I'd like that too.
I'm sure my cheeks are just as flush as his are. To be honest, I don't have a lot of human friends close by either, so this is a win-win and we're skipping right along. So now you're taking me for a walk.
We're keeping you company.
His smile is soft and sweet, sunnier than the rays beaming down on us. The rest of a walk is idle chatter, Milo rambling about Duke's latest adventures and me hanging off of every word. The walk back to my place is far too short, seemingly over in an instant. This is me. I gesture ruefully at my gate, handing the leash over to Milo with a sense of reluctance. Duke sticks by my side still, staring up at me with his tongue out.
Cool. Thanks for the walk. Duke clearly loved it and doesn't want to be apart from you.
I don't want to be apart either. My hands find their way to Duke, petting him enthusiastically.
If you'd like, I could swing by sometimes when we're out. It might be easier than you just showing up and hoping I'm free, I guess.
Would be a lot easier, and we're skipping ahead to the next interaction. I'd love to come see Duke, and you, of course. I'm glad to hear. Come to mine for 7? Sure. Alright, nothing else is new. I need to give the boys some good pets. All the pets for Duke! All of them! All of them! Yes! Good boy! Okay, let's skip right along, and ooh... could be better, but this is a great improvement to my day. Not wanting to dwell on the negative, I show a winning smile. Time with both of my new friends.
We're friends? Huh. I suppose we are. I thought you were using me for access to my dog.
Man, why you gotta be like this? Okay, skipping right through. Okay, ooh. Okay, but you and Duke are the best. I'm serious.
Duke, I agree with. But me? Not so much.
Well, I'm not taking back my compliment. We turn our attention back to the game, and Milo quickly refocuses on anything other than my new discovery. The final round plays out with me getting one final star, with the bonus stars not going my way, every last one being awarded to Milo, who then steals the victory back. Okay, guys, let's skip right through. Wait, whoa, I missed a petting minigame.
We should keep going.
No. I know you need to keep going. I know you gotta get going, but I need to give your dog a lot of pets. Okay, skip right through. He's been busy. I love to start actually. Okay, let's skip right through. See if this changes things. Oh, okay.
I like that about you. How unapologetically sweet you can be.
Aw. It's taken a lot of practice. Besides, when there's something you want, it makes it easier to go after it.
You want me? Dumb question.
I've been flirting with you since we first met, and not just because of Duke.
I think I might be a little dense.
We all are sometimes. I hope my intentions are crystal clear now. There's still some things to clear up though. Did our last hangout spook you?
Yeah, first we were all over each other, and you were giving me this look like you didn't know whether you wanted to kiss me or choke me.
I know, I just have the effect of people. Let's just skip through. Ooh, I just wanted to kiss you so bad. Although I would go for both. I would do both. I want to kiss you.
You looked so intense.
Well, the feeling was intense.
And then there was the good boy thing.
I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
I was only uncomfortable because Duke was right there. But yeah, I freaked because I couldn't tell whether you were genuinely interested or messing with me.
Well, I'm genuinely interested in messing with you. Anyway, let's skip right through. Ooh. The credits roll of the latest holiday movie that Milo and I have been watching together. Outside, the snow drifts down to the already thick blanket that's building on the ground. With lights and decorations abound, the suburbs really are a winter wonderland.
Winter really is the best time of year.
Milo muses aloud, taking a sip from a steaming mug as we select the next film.
Hot chocolate, cozy time inside, watching the snow.
And snuggles.
Of course. And the snuggles.
I cuddle further into Milo, enjoying the warmth he exudes. But winter is cold and wet and miserable, and taking Duke for walks sucks. He's got a big fur coat. What about the rest of us?
You could just buy a better coat.
Speaking of shopping for clothes, and with Christmas around the corner, I was thinking. I shuffle in Milo's embrace, pulling out my phone to display a set of matching Christmas pajamas with a set for a dog too. I don't think I've ever seen the man look so disgusted.
Absolutely not!
Why not? Come on! I protest but giggle at his antics, enjoying how he grips the phone, zooms in on the photo and sighs louder.
And Duke is not wearing that.
Why? It's cute!
No, I mean, he will outright refuse.
Have you even tried?
No, but I know.
I don't believe him, and I think Duke will love it too. Duke! Dog's ears perks up as he straightens, rising from his bed. Come on, snuggles. Oh my god, Milo looks so done! I pet the bed, which he's only allowed on special occasions, and he leaps atop, crushing me and Milo as he stretches over both our legs.
He's too big for this.
He's never too big for this. I tut and shake my head, lavishing Duke with affection before I show him the screen. I know he can't tell what's going on, but I won't let that stop me. What do you think, buddy? He nudges the phone screen with his nose, and I take that as approval. See? He wants it. Milo's mouth opens and shuts, him struggling to find words among his disbelief.
You've stolen my dog from me.
I chuckle, leaning in to plant a kiss on his cheek. I feel the skin warm beneath my lips. And I stole your heart. Milo blushes further, his entire face turning pink with my comment. Even after months of dating, he's still flustered by my affection. I lean in for another kiss, this time sweetly capturing his lips. When I pull away, his eyes are soft and glazed over.
Maybe I don't mind loving a thief after all.
Ah. Ending 103. Anyway, that was good, boy. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, link to the game will be in the description below. And this, God, I genuinely needed to play this. It was just so cute, and finding out that Milo is a sub and the way he was portrayed, it just, I was legit kicking my feet under my desk, and it's just, I love this game so much, God. It is so worth it. It's so worth it. Like, as always, link to the game is in the description. Please go support the developers, and yeah, just buy the game. Generally, it's just so fun. God damn. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.